Hello, yeah.
Hi, hello. How you all doing?
Dude. You trying to match up?
Yeah, you're a little
Yeah,
on that.
I'm just drunk.
Okay.
Yeah.
But had a good weekend down there at Casella's. Look, I got my friggin' Casella shirt.
That was a really cool safety day. They let me operate an excavator and let me drive a tandem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Which was a liability.
That doesn't sound safe.
No.
But you took the sim down and did some work with it?
It was fun. I mean, it was probably the most intense I've been to because of the size. I was a little nervous. But you did a great job, too.
They do it very well. They, in the sense, the rodeo thing there at the end. And
yeah, they make it fun.
The round table speakers and stuff. That was all cool.
Yeah, a lot of speakers.
Yeah?
Some. Never mind.
I got to speak.
You did get to speak.
Talk about poo sticks.
You talked about leadership and poo sticks, yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's important. I think we all learned leadership back when we were playing poo sticks.
I actually never knew about poo sticks until you enlightened me.
Yeah.
But it's not what we came here today to talk about.
Well, last week we were honoring the memorial or the fallen contractors. Big thing.
Yeah.
Had a gathering outside around our memorial. AGC.
That is
contractor constructor.
But this
memorial. This week is
the National Fall Protection Stand Down Week, which, if you didn't know, fall protection is one of the top causes of injury and fatalities on a job site, and it's also one of the top cited OSHA violations.
Isn't that kind of like a oxymoron thing? Stand down, fall protection. Doesn't that make you kind of giggle?
Oh, you do typically stand down after a fall because you're...
You just stand down, you're laying down.
Yeah, you're laying down. Yeah. But one of the funniest things about fall protection is when you look at the stats, you got the two fall protection standards. You have your training requirements piece, and you have your actual, not the duty to have fall protection. But duty to have fall protection is like top one most cited, but the training requirements is not on the list. Because meaning like we don't have a problem getting trained. We have a problem not following
the rules.
Yeah.
Can you excuse me for a second?
I'm actually getting a phone call.
We're making these rules, and we put them in our policies, we put them in our plans. We actually have to write a separate plan for fall protection on a job.
100%. You need to be able to show a compliance officer or anybody else in that job site, this is how we're dealing with fall protection, this is the method we're using, and this is the plan we're following.
Was that what the phone call was about?
Yeah, I just talked to VOSHA.
Okay.
They were saying that they were proud of us, and they wanted to actually know what a safety stand down is.
Okay. And they want us to send a copy of the vid?
No. I don't think they don't want to be affiliated with us at all, I don't think. I think we're a liability.
Okay.
Yeah.
But when we talk, I have talked about fall protection forever and participated in these stand downs, and I'll tell you what I tell everybody.
Tell me.
It's like the 11th commandment.
Okay. I'm not very religious.
But did you know about the 10?
No.
Oh, there was 10 that some guy with a big gray beard walked down off this mountain. No, this other guy.
Jesus?
This other guy. Walked down off this mountain with these two big tablets. They were written in stone. Guy by the name of Moses.
Moses.
Came down with these two big tablets, and they had 10 things that you could do or couldn't do.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
You can't do these 10.
Yeah.
I added an 11th. I went up to the top of the mountain. I grabbed another rock.
Is this the one I've heard of? Thou shalt not fall 6 feet?
Thou shalt not fall 6 feet.
That
okay?
Still
I wrote it on a rock, but nobody would accept it.
You know, I actually found a book one day buried in the ground, and it had all these religious scripture on. Actually, no, we can't talk about that. No, sorry.
You already went too far.
Yeah, I did. Okay? Yeah.
But anyway, thou shalt not fall 6 feet. And I think that's important. And you've got, during this stand down, we should be discussing, we'll tell you right now, you can share our video with your friends, neighbors, relatives, but there's 3 main ways to protect yourself from falling, right?
Yeah, but I want to talk about this a little bit. The point of this video is because this week is a National Fall Protection Stand Down Week, which the goal from OSHA, federal OSHA, is that we take 5 minutes maximum to just talk, whether it's before the job or after the job, maybe it's during lunch, where you just, for literally, doesn't even have to be 5 minutes. Don't even put a time limit on it. You just say, hey, let's talk about fall protection for a little bit because it's obviously a problem since there's this many injuries and accidents. And let's just talk about what we're doing today and what it actually entails. Maybe we're not dealing with fall protection, but just talk about it.
So
That's
you
the point.
already went over your 5-minute time frame. So I want to get into
Like 30 seconds.
I want to get into 3 main reasons to protect or ways to protect yourself from
Tell me.
falls.
I'll shut up.
What are they?
Guardrails.
Guardrails, pretty easy.
Yeah.
Put guardrails up, put them in place. You got those, they're, different heights and
Yeah.
stuff. Right?
Your top rail has to be anywhere from 42 plus or minus 3. I don't know why they don't say 39 to 45, but the OSHA book reads 42 plus or minus 3.
Okay.
For the top rail has to be able to withhold.
Where's the mid-rail going to be? In the middle?
In the middle. I thought you meant there's a height. All I know is the mid rail has to hold 150 pounds and the top rail has to hold 200.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong.
But so you got railings. What's your second way?
Tying off. But really,
No, that's third.
That was third. The second way would be what, a warning line system?
No. A safety net system. I think so.
I've never played with any of those.
Okay.
I like
And then-
guardrails first. Then if you can't do those, you can do like a warning line or a controlled access zone. And then maybe you switch to fall protection, which would be wearing a harness.
Now, see, fall protection falls third because nobody follows the rules on controlled access zone
Well, yeah,
or
because it's a cop.
warning line.
Yeah.
So,
Safety
and really,
net.
we all just jump on, and we can skip safety net if you don't like that. We all jump on personal fall arrest.
PFAS.
And
PFAS.
within those personal fall arrest system, that requires you to use a lanyard, wear a harness, this whole piece, and to wear it properly and put it on and use it properly.
Yeah, that's a whole other training we can't go into today. But, I mean, you should be trained in how to wear a harness before you put one on. There's a lot of dangers that goes into wearing a harness. And really what people don't understand is if you give me a harness, you're saying, Ben, I'm expecting you are going to fall today at work. And this harness hopefully stops you from hitting the ground.
So if I gave you a harness,
Right now,
hold on,
I have one question for you.
hold on. I give you a harness.
Yeah.
Here you go, Ben, wear this today.
How are you getting me down? You
Well,
just
no, you don't have to worry about it because if you fall, that'll catch you. You're
Yeah,
good.
but
Don't
how are
worry.
you going to get me down when I'm hanging there? Because I only have about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on my heart health and physical health, before I blood clot and I have a heart attack.
No problem, I'll cut it.
I hope
my knife
I hope your
and cut
employer
it.
has it better. But seriously, when you put this on and you fall, you should. Anytime we have a harness on, you should have a rescue plan in place. Because the biggest fail that I see or that we see on the job site, and not even, I won't say fail, that's a little aggressive, but the biggest risk I see is that we are putting people on harnesses without a plan in place to get them down. You have 15 minutes, maybe, before this bottom piece starts cutting into my femoral artery and I lose circulation and my heart freaks out and I have
you're
a heart
doctor?
attack. Huh?
Now you're a doctor.
This
you
is
know
not
about femoral artery.
not professional medical advice. I'm just telling you, I want to get out of this thing and be on the ground within 15 minutes.
Okay, quickly. If I'm using this 6-foot lanyard,
You're screwed.
I got a
There's no
6-foot
tear out.
I got a 6-foot lanyard.
Yeah.
I'm using that.
Yeah.
And I fall.
Yeah.
And I attach it down here. I attach it.
Most common misconception. This is your run-of-the-mill 6-foot lanyard. When you fall with this lanyard, you're falling more than 6 feet. Hear me out? Let's just for one day pretend that I'm 6 foot tall. Richard puts me on a roof that's 14 feet off the ground. I'm 6 foot. This lanyard's 6 foot. We're good, right? No, because there's a tear out right here. This tear out stretches 3.5 feet, meaning if I'm 6 foot and this lanyard's 6 foot, that's 12, right? Yeah. And if this tears out 3.5, what's 12 plus 3.5?
15.
That's 15 feet and we're 14 feet off the ground, which means I'm snapping my ankle.
So you want to hitch it up here.
Above me.
Not below you.
Or
At
use a
least
retractable.
at waist level. Now,
Yeah.
just to correct you for a moment,
Great.
this one also has a tear out. It's just not baggage like that. The tear out is in the middle of the thing. So it's a requirement that you have tear outs within these lanyards. Okay?
You're right.
I am right. I know this stuff. I'm not a kid just doing it my first time. Okay?
I am 25 now, so I'm looking
Now,
forward
the
to
other thing you mentioned as we get ready to wrap up is if there's any fear or any thought, you use a retractable.
Yeah.
Right? And a retractable works like your seatbelt
Yeah, but it's annoying because it pulls on my shoulders all day.
because it keeps snapping.
Yeah.
You
But
gotta
really,
learn to move slow.
a retractable,
You don't have to learn how to move slow. You move slow all the time.
it's
So
awesome. Why would
this
I rush if I'm getting paid by the hour?
This would kind of work fine for you.
Which actually, I got screwed. I thought this whole salary thing was awesome. It sucks
Why?
because I have to
You
work.
just said
I have to work overtime, and I don't
said
get.
it.
And I don't
You
have to
said
get. Salary is just a trap to make you feel more important. Everybody says salary, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm salaried. Then you realize, why am I working on a Saturday and not getting paid for it?
But that was fun. You got a good barbecue, right?
Yeah,
That's
but
some
I
of the
love
best barbecue
Okay.
you've ever had.
Okay.
Saturday.
I just
You
had
said so.
I just had this conversation with you. If you don't have something that's more fun than going to work, get another hobby. This is life advice from Ben.
I had to give up my hobbies.
Why?
I got married.
I can't.
My hobby was chasing wild women.
No, it's no. Missy, cut that out. Missy, cut that out. No, that's not.
I had to give that up.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But what we're here to do, remind you, next week,
This week.
this week,
Fall protection stand down. We joke, we laugh, we had a lot of fun, but this is our way of talking about serious topics. It is a national fall protection stand down week. Take time out of your day and talk to your crew or talk to yourself in the mirror about using fall protection, the importance of fall protection, and maybe you're sitting here and saying, we don't have a fall protection rescue plan. I would make one of those. That's what I have. My name is Ben. This
And-
is Richard.
and if I were talking to myself in the mirror, I would make sure and say, I'm the best thing going. Oh my God, am I going to have a great day? And I just can't wait to get to work to show everybody how good I am.
Yeah, usually my favorite part of the day is right about now.
Yeah. I'm Richard.
I'm Ben, and our number is 802-223-2374.
Because we're here for you.
That's true. Missy said she doesn't like it when we say things in unison. She actually said it was stupid.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try the phone number.
802-223-2374.
Let's try fall protection stand down.
Fall protection stand down. That's so funny.
Thank y'all. Hey, Missy,
Dumb.
you did a great job Saturday. Thank you for
Yeah,
inviting me.
thank you, Missy, for inviting us and connecting us with a company like Casella. It's because of you we're able to have that relationship.
That we keep getting invited.
yeah.
Because if it was up to us, they wouldn't invite us anymore.
No, they wouldn't.
But I got a shirt with my name on it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mrs. Wabi made the patch and then you ironed it on.
See you later.